Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of You Draw, I Build, which is where I go to the Scrapper Discord and I ask you guys to draw some things and we try and build them here in Scrap Mechanic. And boy, do we have some good drawings today. So I went to the Scrapper Discord and I found, first off, this drawing by Lambia, which is a catapult that is a potato shooting a potato. So it shoots a potato shooting potatoes. I don't know exactly how we're going to build the first potato, but let's just get started right away here. So it looks like the catapult's got some wheels, and we're gonna make them. I don't think we need to make them move. I think we just make regular old wheels just as a stationary block, and of course a nice solid concrete 3 frame here. So here we go. So let's put some wheels down. Perfect, just like that. And let's just put some wheels on the other side. Perfect. There we go. That's a good frame for this catapult. And then it seems like it comes up like so. And then we need some bearings, of course, to make this whole thing work. And we'll make a catapult arm out of wood just to make this super easy. Bring this down like this and bring this over. Let's see here. We're going to need a relatively large launching pad area, I think. We still have to make the thruster potato shooting potato. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. We can put a hole in this. There we go, just like that. And then the thruster potato can sit down in there and we can launch this out. And of course, to launch this, we just need an electric engine of sorts. And we'll just crank that up to max on a switch. And that should launch this relatively easily, right? We do this, put a switch, and perfect. Look at this. This is gonna be the best catapult right here. Just like that, crank that over, put this to max, and so we need a thruster, we need a potato, and we need spud guns built into the potato. So obviously we'll build a potato out of cardboard. You know, that would probably be reasonable. And we need to make it surround some spud guns. So let's just, I don't know how to make a potato. Let's see here. We put some spud guns inside the potato. We also need some logic to run the spud guns. Just, you know, a simple loop here like that. Put a NOT gate on this. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. And then the potatoes, they all just shoot. And of course, we're gonna need a switch to turn this whole thing off. Is that right? No. There we go. Let's do that. Perfect. All right. And then we just need to finish this up with some more spud cardboard stuff. Make it look like a potato. Honestly, what does a potato even look like? Every potato is different, right? Can we even make a generic potato? Let's just add some random lumps to it to make it look more potato-y. And you know what? Let's put the thruster on a bit of a delay so we can turn on the switch and then, you know, launch the catapult afterwards and not have the thruster just fly off for no reason. So let's just do like half a second delay. Full second. You know what? There we go. And a thruster. Of course, that's got to just be maxed out. Perfect. That looks like a potato. Right? So if we turn this on, it'll shoot, and then the thruster will activate. This looks great. So now all we got to do is get this into this. I am 100% confident this is going to work. All right, so I got to hit that switch and then that switch as soon as possible. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes! Go, potato! Go! Go, fly! It worked so good. It worked so good. I didn't save it. All right, so our next drawing is by Mr. Spinosaurus, and it is a Destabilizer mug. It says, a mug that vibrates enthusiastically at the first sign of appropriate use. So I feel like that means it has to have some sort of a sensor to determine if the use is appropriate or not. And if the use isn't appropriate, then it has to vibrate like crazy. So I think what we need to do is make a stabilizer mug that has like a sensor, and when it senses that it's been destabilized, it makes it, or when it senses that it's been used, it makes it worse. So this should be pretty easy to do. First, we're gonna make just a basic mug shape because I feel like a regular mug is just not gonna be big enough. So let's just make a basic mug shape here. Look at this. This looks great. This is not a mug, is it? Probably should make it. That's a wonderfully small mug. Okay, hold on. Is it, you know, that's okay though. This is okay. It's a nice square mug. Everyone likes having a square cup of coffee in the morning, right? Just a nice Nice single square cup. Look at it. That's great. That's wonderful. Awesome. All right, this is our mug, and we're gonna paint it just to really make it look like a mug. Now we need to put this on a stabilizing system. So obviously, to do that, we're gonna just make a stabilizing system. So here we go. Here is the stabilizer, and we got to put a sensor next to the stabilizer. So let's grab a sensor here, just like this, and let's put that up like, here we go, perfect. All right, so that's our mug, and this is set to a limit of 2. So if we drop the suspension, the sensor goes on, and if we increase it, it goes off. And of course, if we take the mug and we drop it from a height, the sensor, you can see it twitches there because of the thingy. So as soon as the suspension compresses just a little bit, boom, you can see it, the sensor goes on. So that's perfect. And then we can use that sensor to destabilize the mug. So in order to do that, we're just gonna put in a nice little triple XOR memory bit here. Just a normal thing that I do on a regular basis on the channel. And we're just gonna connect it up to some more logic here. Just we just need an exclusive OR gate here. There we go. Activates. Perfect. Activates. There we go. Fix the problem. All right. So that whole mechanism now is good. And then we just need to destabilize this whole thing. So if we make another platform with a piston and put it on max speed, and then we just weld this mug to that piston platform, and then it should all work great. All right, so theoretically, if we drop this, the stabilizer mug will get sensed that it is being stabilized and then activate this piston in a very terrible way. Like so. Oh, this is amazing. And destabilize. Are you serious? Can I not? Okay, fine. You know what? We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. What if I just make a little lifty thing here and destabilize? Destabilize. Woo! That's so great. That's so great. It's a destabilizing bug. As soon as it works once, it stops working forever. That's actually awesome. That's amazing, and then it'll never stop. All right, I've got this random truck I found on the workshop. Seems like it'll work, and if we just take, oh, okay, it gotta just grab. It's very hard to put this down. It just seems to, as soon as you put it down, the suspension just, okay, there we go, perfect. Perfect, so now if we drive our truck, look at that. This is great. This is wonderful, and then as soon as we hit a big bump, there, oh, it actually, oh, there we go. Yeah, no, that wasn't, okay. Now we've got a destabilized mug. That's amazing. Actually the best mug in the world. All right, I have one final drawing here to try and build. This one is by Rule 9, and it says, I haven't had a chance to try it in game, but it might be fun. And it says, try driving with a huge concrete block swinging around like a truck with a huge pendulum is the idea. So we got to make a truck. It looks like the truck is relatively square in shape, so I feel like that's going to be relatively easy for us to do. And we're going to make the truck out of wood just so that we can really get the best effect of this whole thing, because we need a big, heavy concrete pendulum. And so we're just going to whip together a really basic truck shape. Nothing too fancy. And then we're going to put a big pendulum in the back and try driving around. Now, it looks like the pendulum goes side to side, according to the drawing. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to make a truck body here. This is ridiculous. Perfect. All right, this looks long enough. I should probably make it odd width just so we can center the pendulum. All right, this looks good. This is perfect. This looks like a regular old truck that anyone would sort of have. We need a seat and we need a cab on the front. And of course we need an engine. So let's just put a seat down. Now, luckily the cab is just a straight box, it looks like. So this should be pretty easy to make up here. So we're just gonna go like that. Excellent. And then just cut this as a whole. I'm assuming there's a, window in the front, window on the side. Oh, this is looking better than any truck I've ever built in my entire life right here. All right, excellent. And then we just need to put a big pendulum on the back. So it looks like he's got the pendulum right in front of the back wheel here. I don't know if it actually is gonna matter. It's gotta be just a really big, tall pendulum. I don't know if this is tall enough. Let's go, you know what, let's go taller. I don't think this is tall enough. It said a huge pendulum, so I feel like we have to really, really go for it. something like this. You know what I mean? There we go. Perfect. And then we put some bearings down. Let's make it 5 thick, so 3 on each side. There we go. Okay, if this doesn't work, I mean, I'm not going to be surprised. There we go. That's a pendulum truck right there. So let's just crank up the throttle. And does it, okay. Oh no, oh my goodness. Okay, all right. That is, okay. We can basically never turn. Let's see what, let's actually try and get up that hill there. Oh my god, even the slightest turn. Look at that, and it's already leaning out. There's no way this is gonna work. We can do this. The pendulum truck. Oh no, why are you swaying so much? Oh, no. Oh my god, this is terrible. This would actually be the best multiplayer race ever, I feel, because you just, if everyone had a standard pendulum on their truck and they had to deal with it, it would be hilarious. No, come on, up the hill. Yes. No. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. The slight little slopes, they don't look like much. There's not much slope on this, but it's enough that the pendulum, like, there's no way I could make this turn to the left. The pendulum's just gonna swing all the way out and flip us over. No, flip. Don't flip. Oh, look at that. Maybe I could make the turn. Oh, that's amazing. This is so good. This is the worst vehicle ever. Oh no, if it swings to the right, we're gonna fall. Oh! Okay, don't fall off the thing. Almost at the top. I believe, truck. I believe. You know, if the truck was heavier, this might be a lot easier, but it's definitely not nearly as fun. All right, here we go. Perfect. Well, this was a lot of fun. This was a great episode, I think, of You Draw, I Build, but make sure, of course, you check out the links in the description to join the Scrapper Discord and be a part of the next You Draw, I Build. And make sure, of course, you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!